What is going on there, YouTube? It's almost September, and I think we all know what that is. It means dove season is around the corner. Dove season is this Thursday, so I'm getting all my stuff kind of ready. Just want to kind of show you guys what I take for my dove hunts in case anybody's interested in what I take or getting into it. I definitely still pretty new to hunting. Usually only done duck. I've only done duck and dove, but just kind of like I think it's my third year or fourth year into dove hunting. So just kind of show you guys that what I have kind of acquired through these couple years, past few years, and kind of things that I've been learning as far as taking to kind of help with the experience. So first, I guess and foremost, one of the most important parts is obviously your license and stuff like that. But is your shotgun. I'm hitting my dog in the face. I have my Tangle Free shotgun case. I like it. I love it. It has like a thing, a little extra pocket. You can put your chokes on there. I use a Stoeger. What is it? 3000? I think that's what it is. Let me see. So, this is my Stoeger shotgun. Make sure it's clear. Nothing in the chamber. Nothing in the mag. So this is what I use when I go duck and dove hunting. It's a Stoeger M3000, I believe. I think I picked it up from Bass Pro Shop for about $400, and they do offer a military discount, so I ended up getting it closer to like $350. I love it. It's no Benelli, it's no Beretta, but I've never really had problems other than one time when I went duck hunting. The bolt wasn't cycling, but did some. Just sprayed. It was on the field, so I obviously couldn't take it apart. But I sprayed some CLP in it, and it worked fine. I clean it on not every time I go hunting, because sometimes dove hunting is super slow. But every once in a while, I'll take it apart and clean it. But this is my Stoeger M3000. I love it. I ended up getting a banded sling on it, just easier to throw over the shoulder and walking around, stuff like that. So I love it. It's a good shotgun. I definitely do want to eventually upgrade to a Beretta or Benelli. Everyone has one, so I guess, maybe I should do it. So I do have a choke on it. Let me see what choke I have. I have a High Flyers modified choke. It's also in the camel color. I'm thinking maybe improvise is what I want to try out next, but I like the modified choke. It's done okay with me in the past, so I might just end up just sticking with it. But this is my shotgun that I use for dove and duck. So case, I love it. It's padded. Apparently, it's also buoyant, so it floats in the water. So that's always good. Next is my Tangled Free blind bag. I think I've had it for 2 years now. I love it. It's awesome. It has these metal clips. It's not plastic, so it's very durable. As far as the clips go, you don't have to worry about them breaking. It's metal. It's got a ton of space. I usually keep my GoPro stuff on this side, batteries and things like that. And I usually keep trash bags when I'm cleaning the dove, like the dove breasts. I'll throw them in a Ziploc bag and then put them in the ice chest. So I keep all that stuff there. This is also magnetized with the zipper, and it's a long handle, so that's also cool to have. So it's zippered and it has a magnet, and it's not it's not hard to pull apart, but you do have to kind of put some force to it, so that's always good. Next, I usually just keep all my ammo in here. I was for the past couple years, I've always used Remington, but there was a sale on Federal last year. Didn't really get much dove hunting last year because our dove lease by my house got sold, and they started building houses on it. So just like everything else in Central Texas, Austin area, everyone's selling their land and building houses. So yeah, lost my dove lease. So I've been using this Remington 12 gauge, 2 3/4 velocity is 1255, 8 shot. I think this one's 7.5 Federal. So definitely probably gonna be. This is my last box of Remington. I have a ton of Federal now, so I'm definitely gonna try that. It's a 7.5 shot. The specs are pretty much almost identical, but yeah, Federal. I've always used it for like my handguns. I've always liked Federal ammo, so it was on sale, so I just picked it up and we'll see how it goes. But yeah, but for the most part, I've been using Remington. If I've never had problems, so we'll see. If I don't have any problems with Federal, I might just switch over, but I'm not real picky. Again, this is tangle free, blind bags, got a ton of pouches. I usually keep some snacks in here. I got some face paint like duck hunting. It's got these straps so you can carry it, and also another strap you can throw over your shoulder. I love it. It's awesome. And then also some here. Sometimes I'll just throw the doves on that. This year, I did end up getting a game. I don't know what you call this. I forgot. Got it on Amazon. Just to help carry the birds around. Only thing that is that in Texas, your limit is 15 birds. I've never caught a limit, and I noticed when I bought it and when it came in the mail, it has 12 little, neck strings or whatever. So it would have been cool just to have 3 extra, but I've never caught a limit. So maybe if I, doubt on myself, maybe the limit will happen. So it did not come with this D-ring. I ended up buying it. I ended up having D-rings because my kayak, I always have a bunch of D-rings on my kayak so I can attach stuff. It's from this game lanyard. I don't know. I'm sorry. I can't remember the name. But it's from Dino Goods. I think it was like $10 on Amazon. So I like it. It's cool. So it's got these little metal parts. I kind of wish it was plastic so it doesn't make so much noise. But I mean, it's dove season. You don't have to be super quiet or anything like that. Next is, and that's my baby Athena. Next is a game belt. I always just kind of had these Condor ammo dump pouches. So I just used to keep my ammo. One side would have ammo, and the other side I would just throw the empty shells. So this holds a ton of ammo for shotguns, a ton of it. Like, I don't know how much I have in here, but it's guaranteed it's probably over 50. And it does get heavy, so just remember if you carry a lot of ammo, it's going to get heavy. The other side has another dump pouch. I just throw all the empty shells when I'm walking around the field. And it does have a game pouch back here. Just kind of if you shoot multiple birds, you can just throw them in the back, and walk with everything like that. Next, if you have, that's kind of all the necessary things you kind of need. You don't really need the game pouch. You really don't need this either. You could probably just get away with just a box of shells. But I do have Mojos. I have 3 Mojos that I use. Let's see. I don't have batteries in there. I use rechargeable batteries. So they're charging up right now, getting them ready for Thursday. Today's Monday, so the batteries don't go. They don't, they don't die as fast as I thought they would. But I definitely like to use rechargeable batteries, especially I just kind of recharge them, and I think they've lasted a whole season. I use Amazon rechargeable batteries. I use this for AA's, so I just charge them up and then throw them back on. And Mojos are great to help kind of bring birds in if they're flying around. Comes with these wings, they're all magnets, so you just throw them on, turn it on, and set it and forget it kind of thing, and just let them work. Again, like, I turn on my Mojos before shooting time, maybe about 15 minutes before shooting time, and I've never had them die on me. So you can tell when the battery's running out by the way the wings start flapping less. So you definitely, you know, I like rechargeable. I would say just get that. It's kind of, you don't have to worry about getting batteries. Another thing is you do need something to sit on. You can get a folding chair or a bucket. I started off with the bucket. Only thing is you're constantly, you know, looking around for doves, and I did notice that I would always be shifting my body and my butt would get raw. Like it would, you could start feeling it after like an hour or two. So I ended up getting a seat for dove hunting. It's turnable, so you can, you know, 360 all that. It's padded. It has a pouch down here. I think it's what, Alps Outdoors. I picked it up from Academy for I think about $60 maybe. It's foldable. It is kind of heavy. The added pouch down here, I usually just keep a bunch of, I usually kind of throw my phone in there or an external battery charging on my phone. But I like it. You get to move around. It's easier on the butt. You definitely don't get that friction that I was getting on with using a bucket. I found out after like the first time, it was like, I think I need to spend the money and be more comfortable. So yeah, this is kind of everything that I use for dove hunting. Yeah, it's everything I pretty much use. It's definitely fun. You definitely don't need a lot. You can get away with a Mojo if you really want a decoy. You don't need them necessarily just on the field. I ended up getting one, and then the next season I bought another one, and then the season after that I bought another one. I haven't bought any more Mojos, but I think 3 is fine. Maybe I'll pick another, maybe one of those fluttering Mojos that kind of sit on the floor, but I mean, it's 3, and then I usually go hunt with a friend, and he has Mojos, so we have, I think, like 5 or 6 between us. So I mean, it's more than enough, especially if you're hunting with a friend. If you guys can split Mojos, definitely helps with the cost. But yeah, I'm hoping that this season's good. Going down, got a lease, ended up getting it in New Braunfels. It's kind of a drive for me. It's about an hour and 15 minutes from I live in North Austin, so it's about an hour and 15 minutes. It's definitely not as fun of a drive because before the landowner ended up selling the cornfield to a housing development, I can get to my lease in 10 minutes. So definitely missed those days, but I kind of knew it, just the way that Austin's growing, everything's growing out, and it's a lot less country now. But hopefully it goes well. I think it might be not the best weather, so hopefully we can get out there Thursday. I'm definitely going. If I get wet in the rain, you know, so be it. Maybe birds will still be flying. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It kind of just shows you what I have. If you're interested, thinking about dove hunting, what you think you need, kind of, I mean, like I said, I've been doing this for I think 3 years, dove hunting, and it's kind of like slowly just add on to it. So you definitely just need your shotgun, your license, some ammo, and a bucket, and you're set to go. But yeah, like I said, I hope you all enjoyed the video. Hopefully we have a good season, because I'm definitely wasn't happy last year because I think I only went dove hunting once because the lease got sold, like I said. So hopefully we have a good one, and I'll see you guys. The next video will actually be us hopefully on the field, and hopefully it's not a washout and rained out. So there's definitely be a video probably soon. Alright, I hope you all enjoy.